Alright, I would like to be the first one to welcome you to the epicness of the title screen for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Are you ready to take over the world? Because I am. So, without further ado, let's sway away from this epic music and begin our campaign. Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord is early access right now on Steam. So there are going to be some bugs and glitches expected and some missing features, but we'll see what we got right now. All right, so now we have to choose our character's culture. Let's see, the Valandians get 20% more XP to troops from battle. That sounds pretty good. Sturgians, 20% less speed penalty from snow. Okay, so we move quicker in the snow. Okay, the Empire, 20% construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs, and siege engines. That actually sounds really good for kind of late game stuff. Check these guys out. What is this, the Asari? The Asari? I don't know. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build, 10% less trade penalty. Okay, that sounds good for money making, but I think we're gonna go more not so much trade as much as bloodshed. Then we got the Kuzats, 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on campaign map. Now I have fiddled with this game for a few hours before starting this video. And that actually sounds really good, because when you're running around the map trying to chase down people that you want to fight, and they're just a little bit faster than you, or the exact same speed as you, it's like a cat chasing his tail. You're never going to catch him. So this is 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on campaign map. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then the Batanians. Forests give 10% less speed penalty to parties. You know, that sounds good for the same reason the Kuzat sounds good, because you get to move faster on the map. But I think overall, I can't pass up this 20% XP to troops from battle, because we are going to be getting some battles. All right, next. Okay, so this is our guy. I shall call you Studley. Okay, I'll probably do a time lapse of me customizing him because you don't want to be here for the next 6 hours. All right, so I think this is what we have decided to go with. Not too shabby. He has seen some things back in his day. I mean, he's not seeing so much now. In fact, he's seeing about 50% of what he should be seeing now. But yeah, we'll call that good. What is this? Change clothing. Oh, we can see what he looks like with clothing on. I didn't even see that. Strapping looking lad. All right, next. Choose your family. Okay, so this is where we pick our starting stats. Let's see what we have. A Baron's Retainers. Your father was a bailiff for a local feudal magnate. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. He looked after his liege's estates, resolved disputes in the village, and helped train the village levy. He rode with the Lord's cavalry, fighting as an armored knight. And what's this give us? It gives us a skill in polearm and in horse riding. Okay. Those actually aren't terrible things to have. Let's check the rest over here. Your family were merchants in one of the main cities of the kingdom. They organized care. I already know that I don't want that background. Yeoman. Your family were small farmers with just enough land to feed themselves and make a small profit. People like them were the pillars of the kingdom's economy, as well as the backbone of the levy. Okay, what's that give us? It gives us a point in crossbow and polearm. You know, I still like that first one better. Let's check out the blacksmith. Your family owned a smithy in a city. Your father played an active if minor role in the town council, and also served in the militia. Well, he sounds like a great guy. That gives us some of the two-handed and smithing. As much as smithing sounds nice, I absolutely hate two-handing in this game. So we're going to skip that to hunters. Your family lived in a village, but did not own their own land. Instead, your father supplemented paid jobs with long trips in the woods, hunting and trapping, always keeping a wary eye for the Lord's game wardens. Ooh, living outside the law. And what does that give us? It gives us a crossbow and scouting. Okay. How about a family of mercenaries? Your father joined one of Valandia's many mercenary companies, composed of men who got such a taste for war in their lord's service that they never took well to peace. Their crossbowmen were much valued across Calradia. Okay. Your mother was a camp follower. Oh, mom was a groupie, taking you along in the wake of bloody campaigns. That sounds like wonderful parents. What does that give us? Crossbow and roguery. You know what? I'm gonna go for this one because I like the polearm and I like riding horses. Let's go. Okay, choose your early childhood. As a child, you were noted for your leadership skills, your brawn, attention to detail, aptitude for numbers, your way with people, or your skills with horses. Well, I like the skills with horses. And it gives us medicine, which is nice. Okay, let's go back and look at this. Okay. Tactics and leadership. Brawn gives us the two-handed and throwing. I really don't feel like messing around with any of that. Attention to detail. We get a little bit of one-handed and some athletics. That's not bad. With aptitude for numbers, we get some trade and some engineering, which I don't care about. My way with people gives us leadership and charm. You know what? That might not be a bad thing to have. Skill with horses gives us horses and medicine. You know what? Let's do our way with people. Get a little bit of leadership, a little bit of charm. Choose your adolescence. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also herded the sheep, worked in the village smithy, repaired projects, gathered herbs in the wild, hunted small game, or sold produce at the market. Okay, now if I herd sheep, we get some throwing, we get some athletics, worked in the village smithy, we get some blacksmithing, we get some two-handed, no thank you. Repaired projects, we got some blacksmithing and engineering, no thank you. Gathering herbs in the wild leaves us to scouting, which is nice, and medicine, okay. We'll consider that. Hunted small game. Okay, finally, we get some bow. And tactics. Okay, that sounds nice. That's the front runner. Sold produce at the market, charm, and trade. Now, we're going to go with hunted small game, because we were a badass kid. Okay, choose your youth. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. You served as the Baron's groom, trained with the cavalry, stood guard with the garrisons, rode with the scouts, Trained with the infantry or joined the skirmishers. Let's see. I'm just not even gonna click on the Baron's groom. Train with cavalry. Okay, more horse and more pole arm. I think I'm gonna pick that, but just to be thorough. Crossbow. Engineering. No, thank you. Okay, bow and horse. That's good. What did the other one give us? Horse and pole arm. Ooh, okay. This is now the front runner. Trained with the infantry gives us pole arm and one-handed. And the skirmishers gives us bow and throwing. You know what? No, we're gonna ride with the scouts. We are getting the horse and bow up. Choose your young adulthood. Man, they really make you go through this. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was what? You defeated an enemy in battle? You led a successful manhunt? You invested some money in land? You hunted a dangerous animal? You had a famous escapade in town? Or you treated people well? I guess that could be an achievement for somebody. Seems kind of like getting a participation trophy, but okay. Let's see, if we defeated an enemy in battle, we get some two-handed and some one-handed. Led the successful manhunt. Okay, gives us some tactics and leadership. That might be good to round that out. Invest money in land. Yeah, you get blacksmithing and trade. Not interested. Hunted a dangerous animal. Gives us more bow. And crossbow. The famous escapade gives us athletics and roguery. And if you just generally treat people well in life, you get some charm and some steward. I think I'm digging on this. We're gonna go with I led the successful manhunt and get some tactics and leadership. Choose your story background. Isn't that what we've been doing this entire time? Okay, like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your two younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain and your two youngest siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because you subdued a raider? You drove them off with arrows? You rode off on a fast horse? You tricked the raiders? Or you organized the travelers to break out? Okay. So if we subdue the raider, we get some athletics and some one hand. If we drive them off with arrows, we get some bow and some tactics. That actually seems nice. If you ride off on a fast horse, you get horse riding and you get scouting. If you trick the raiders, you get a little bit of tactics and roguery. And this one, leadership and charm. This one's nice. I feel like if I can get my bow skill up as high as I can off the start. Okay, so we're going to drive them off with arrows. You prepared to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Click finish if you are ready, or go back to make changes. Fenton. That's actually not a bad name. I might actually keep it. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's go. Determine the game difficulty. Okay. Now, I am completely new to any mount and blade game. This is my first. So, with that being said, I feel like putting it on very easy is a little bit too much of a cheese. So the options are, yeah, very easy, easy, and realistic. I think we'll do easy instead of very easy. Recruitment difficulty. Yeah, we'll put everything on easy. Map movement speed. Oh, I might keep this up. Very easy gives us a 10% bonus. Easy gives 5, or real. You know what? As far as map movement speed, let's get that bonus, because that means things are going to happen faster. Combat difficulty, we have normal, veteran, challenging. Okay, I guess normal. Enable death. Choose if the heroes are able... No, I don't want my heroes to die. Not quite yet. Auto-allocate clan member perks. Huh. You know what? I'll do that. No need for me to micromanage. If they want to do something, they can do something. Oh, is that my brother? Nogand. Brother, it's been 3 days now. We've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Varric and Alda? Are we up for a fight? You bet. This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush off our skills. The practice could come up useful when we catch up with the raiders. Okay. Going to run the course. You know what? I've already done the tutorial, so I kind of get the ins and outs of combat, but you know what? Let's do it, because maybe you haven't run the course. Okay. Yeah, move, WASD. Okay, let's go this way. Is that running? Yep, that's walking, that's running. Okay, let's see how terrible we are. Sword and shield. What's up, bud? What are you telling me to do? Oh, defend? From the left. Okay. Right. Up. There we go. Now, attack from the left. Right. Up. Okay. Not too challenging. So basically, you just move the mouse in the direction you want to block from or attack from. Okay. So now it wants us to do with the sword. Ugh, I hate two-handed weapons. Come on, get it. Because when you're doing it with a shield, the game is more forgiving as far as you're blocking the right area. When you have the two-handed weapon, if they attack left, you need to block left. If they attack right, block right, and vice versa. If you're holding the shield, it really doesn't matter. Like, as long as you're blocking, you're pretty okay. Okay, let's do this, little guy. Bam. Bam. Come on. Come get you some. Nice. Come on. I'll Dark Souls you all day. Come on. Alright. He's done now. Looks like Daddy wants some. I'll be waiting for you. And go. Ooh, cheese. Ooh. Let's go, Daddy. Ah. I thought this guy was supposed to be the veteran. Ah. As he crushes my skull. Got it. Alright. So that was relatively painless. There we go. Let's get the pole arm. Alright, let's go, Steve. And go. Come on. Come on. Any, there you go. Oh, come on. It just becomes a back and forth of bashing and blocking. Come on. There. Alright. Let's go, Chuck. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! Okay, he swings way faster than I swing. Oh, yep. Come on, Chuck. Alright. And what is left? The two-hander. Now, this is probably where I'm going to get wrecked for the first time. Even in tutorial, I'm going to get wrecked right now. And cheese. Unless I can just mercilessly beat you to death. Come on. This is nice, because there's no stamina. Oh. Don't Don't you start swinging at me. Okay. Alright, Chuck. I'm sorry. Cheese. Okay. Looks like we both got... Oh. Come on. Leave me alone, Chuck. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. Okay, come on. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's get out of here. We are done with that. Now they can go back to molesting each other on the battlefield. Alright, what do we got next? We've got Horseback. Let's get it. This is where most of the combat happens anyway. Let's start with the bow. Yeah. Alright, let's go, horsey. Let's go, roach. And boom. And boom. Not too terribly difficult yet. And boom. Yeah, this is how the majority of my kills are probably going to happen in this game. On horseback with the bow. Because I am absolutely terrible with everything else. In the little bit of time that I've played. Here we go. I think we are killing this course. Oh, sharp turn. I think last time I did this tutorial, I actually missed a couple. Oh. Maybe I didn't have as good of a archery skill on that last go-through. Oh, this one looks tough. Got it. Alright, let's go, bud. Let's get it. Oh, we are killing it. We are killing it. We're gonna set the record. And time. Woo! 79 seconds. Not bad. Alright, so now, what do we got here? We got the mounted spear training. Alright, alright. I absolutely suck at this. I mean, this might not be too terrible, but in the real game with people, it is absolutely impossible for me to hit anybody with this stupid thing. Although maybe if they were floating in the air at the same height that I was at, it would be easier. But when they're on the ground, it's not so easy. And yeah, see, like, you would think I'd be great at it by watching me right now. We are killing it. Haven't missed one yet. Oh. Famous last words. And you? Miss? Yep. Half the time I don't even realize why I... Well, I see why I missed you. Oh. Okay, took that one way too wide. Got you, though. Miss. Yeah. Just give me a bow. That's my comfort zone right there. Bam. All this pottery be talking smack to me. See what happens. And I'm gonna get a time penalty. Yep. -5 seconds for 5 missed targets. I have shamed my entire family. And now sword training, which is even worse than the spear. You gotta be like right up on it. There is no reach on a sword. Although look, I'm killing it for now. And hiya. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Haven't missed one yet. I look like a beast right now. Holy crap. I am destroying this. Oh, okay. I knew I had to miss one. Oh, come on. That should have been gold. Okay, so I've missed 2. Still doing better than I was doing with the spear, though, surprisingly enough. Jump! Woo! And last one. Okay. And I got back just a little later than last time. Okay, so that's all of the horse training. Now we get the ranged training. The meat and potatoes of this game. Or maybe not this game, but the meat and potatoes of my playthrough is gonna be shooting people. Crossbow. Not a fan of the crossbow. I have found that for the one shot you get, it reloads so slow that it's not worth it. Look at this. All this time just to fire one more shot and then reload and spend all that time. With the regular bow, you don't have to do this reload. Like, I mean, obviously you have to reload, you have to put a new arrow on the bow, but it takes like no time. This takes so much time of just standing still and waiting for somebody else to shoot you. Okay, here we go. My meat and potatoes. Bam. Eat it. Oh, piece of wood. Eat it. Look at this. It is like rapid fire compared to the crossbow. Just destroying things. None of these pottery things even had a chance. Like, Pottery Barn is pissed right now. And bam. Okay, and then we have the Javelin Training, which I haven't really messed around with this. They don't go as far. Their trajectory gets thrown off, like you gotta start aiming higher than the target after a certain distance. But they do massive damage compared to an arrow. Yeah, see, look how much higher than the target. Oh, and I still missed. I have to throw to get the javelin. There we go. All right. How did I miss that? Well, you missed because you missed. Oh, come on now. All right. So that concludes the training. Not much to it. Are you ready to leave here, brother? Of course I'm ready. Let's go. All right, and I think we're gonna call that a first episode. Keep it short and sweet. And if you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come back for the next video, and we will start this adventure, and we will conquer these lands. I promise you. All right, see ya.